Good evening, YouTube family. Sorry it took so long to get back to you guys, but you know, some stuff comes up. But anyways, I'm trying to get the rest of my tabletop done tonight. I'll show you how I'm doing it. I make up jigs and like that to hold my stuff, or to let the wood fall down underneath. You know, it'll catch you on top of this sawhorse here. I hope you guys can see it. But I'm gonna play a little tunes from Norman Brown. He's a lead guitar player, fusion band. He's a studio musician. I hope you enjoy it. This is so when I cut my wood, it I won't come crashing down, I hope. We'll see what happens. Now I need 2 screws. Well, that's okay if it goes. It goes through. I'm kind of a little unorganized here tonight, but we'll do the best we can do, fellas. Or ladies. And ladies, I should say. Okay. Now I got to measure, take 2 measurements. And then I'm gonna use my chalk line to draw a line so I can cut my wood. But I gotta take a measurement down here. It's about 24 and I like. I'm gonna go with a quarter, heavy quarter. And then I'm gonna go up the other end, same thing. See, it's not really square. This sucks. You know what? I'm just gonna make it 24. Cause I should have just
5 words you pronounce wrong 2 years before your brain starts shutting down. Dementia is now known as type 3 diabetes, according to the Mayo Clinic, where
I hate the commercials like that. You know what? I'm just gonna do 24. I mentioned earlier, I had my son pushing it to try to get it square as I could. I knew it was off because if it's off an 1/8, it's gonna screw up. So I should have took a strap, put it on this end, to the other, to the right end to my left. I cranked it until I got measured the same distance, and it would have been square. So this is not cabinet making, so I fussed with it too much already. So I'm gonna pull this plywood down. I just measured 24 and call it that, and maybe I'll go a little heavier, I don't know. So we'll pull this down. So I'm gonna measure 24. It's hard to get an accurate the way I'm doing it. So let's see. I use my speed square. See what I come up with. That's pretty good. Now come down here, same thing, 24 inches. Okay. That can go there. And for now, and I got so much junk. Not organized sometimes. So, bear with me, guys. Please. Oh, shit. Well, that wasn't good. Let me try it this way. Sometimes it's good just to have another person down here. So, let me start again. I'll put my speed square on it, so hopefully it'll stay in here this time. The spring's in the way here. Okay. So let me try this. I'll put my speed square on top. See what happens. Hopefully, this crap will work. Okay. We'll see what happens when I cut this. square in right away, but it won't fall off on me. Now I'm going to pour wood down. So what stinks, guys, I have no air. I like my heart is so weak. So okay. So what we're gonna do is hopefully I got pulled away enough. I'm gonna tack in a few screws to hold this down. So we'll see what happens. Okay. I think we can. I'll start on this end because I'm already over here. Sometimes you start working by yourself, and that's real hot down here. Okay, let's see what happens here. Whoops. Oh my God. Whew. Just no wind. I probably should use a clamp, you know. I'm so out of breath. Just my heart muscle's so weak. Just doing a little bit. It's hard to breathe. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take one of my clamps, my lovely Harbor Freight clamps, and put down on one end, and that should be enough. Okay, guys? So, whoop. You know, I bought a little jig, you know, to hold my Apple phone, and I'm kind of disappointed. It's like really flimsy. I love these clamps are a lifesaver. Really are. There. I could use a second, but you know what? Whew, I'm just gonna wing it. So hopefully I won't screw it up. I missed my table saw, but I sold it. You get broke and then you sell stuff, you know, and then you wish you had it back. So it is what it is. Well, guys, hopefully this, I think we'll be all right. It's just, I should put another clamp down there, but, hopefully it'll be all right. You know what? Let me tap down another screw. Not good. Put in there. Oh, sorry guys. I gotta remember, you know. So I hope you enjoy the music. That's better. You know, the wood's tacked on. See, this thing's cheesy. It falls down. I'm gonna try to do this, okay? Wow. Holy schmackaronios. Hopefully I'm not gonna cut into that. See, by me putting the 2x6s here, but it keeps it from falling off. Just gotta catch a breather. I'll tell you, getting old for me is, I don't like to have you guys hear me complain, but wow, that's like rough. Hold on, I gotta get let me see. I'm gonna take those screws off, and then we'll go from there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. All right, so, well, look, guys, I gotta sit down and talk to you guys for a minute. Whoops. Hopefully you can hear me. I got another chair right here. That's the thing. My heart muscle's so weak. You know, but I hope I can inspire other people with the same problem I have, because you gotta try not to give up. A lot of times I want to, but I know that's not the right thing to do. You know. But I get so winded where realistically the frame, a half an hour really, under normal conditions. Well, I get so winded, you know. So I'm talking to you guys and listening to music and my family and a few fairy friends that count on my fingers keep me going. But I love my YouTube family. It's like that. You know. But tonight I watched Wheel of Fortune, and then but before that I watched Dan on Slot Valley. I kind of love the show, so I caught it tonight because I missed it like 3 different times. You know, but tonight we did a lot of stuff during the day. Doctor stuff, and then even tomorrow too, but tonight I enjoyed it. You know, Joe was on from Herrera Carrera from Santa Ray. So I was really positive, you know. And then tomorrow night's Marty's show. So I look forward to that too. And then I try to catch I forget what night George is on. I don't have my phone set to tell me when people are on. I just try to remember because I just don't want my phone going off every second. I got the notifications turned down. If I can figure it out where just get the guys I want notifications, but I'm really green at this filming this stuff on the phone, and forgive me guys if I don't want to offend anybody saying their last names. When I'm on Pro Tinker, everybody kind of does that, so I respect people who don't want that, and forgive me for that. I just assume maybe just use their first name with their last initial, you know. So then that way, I don't think that would bother anybody. Hopefully not. But I don't mean nothing by it, you know. I'm still green at that stuff, but I enjoy it. I'm glad I come down because what I do is I blow it off to the next night. Or, you know, I go, I don't want to. When I sit in my chair upstairs to turn the TV on, I'm kind of done, you know. But I'm glad I come down. But I gotta do one more cut and then cool it because my son gets up early in the morning for work. So I had to take a break, you know. Now I got my wind again. And you see, I didn't do much. My heart's just not strong enough. You know, I was supposed to do exercising and all that jazz to build my heart muscle up, but two things. I already paid for insurance, and then I have to pay to go do that. I wasn't going to do that. And then, like my parts, I wearing my parts out, but I have to keep it real. I have to do something, you know. I used to be a power lifter, you know, for a hobby, strongman stuff, and I'm not strong at all anymore. Not at all. Just carrying groceries, I have a hard time. It's like, that blows my mind. You know, for practice, I had a 600-pound payloader tire just for doing flips. But now, you know, just walking up the stairs is a killer. You know, where the job I had is so you had to put your gear on and go upstairs. You know, but now just my own body. You know, but so I got to take. Let's see, I put 3 screws in, I used a clamp. My other clamps, I bought 5 more Harbor Freights, but I bought them in another state. I went to Albany, and their Harbor Freights is bigger than one in my hometown. I don't get nothing for talking about Harbor Freights. I just love Harbor Freights. That's like toys to me, you know, a guy who likes toys. And I love toys too, but tools, I love tools. So my next big investment from there, it's going to be, well, I got to get 3 things. My gun rack, not gun rack, a gun case. I'm getting it from there. My tool chest is going to be big. Tool chest, and then, there's one more thing. Combination Vulcan welder. You do stick and MIG, you know. So I want that, and I want to get a plasma cutter. So, because I like working with steel too. You know, I want to do as much as I can before that. You know, I have to do a lot, but I gotta lose this weight. You know, but this slot car thing I love. You know, I just love it. Like I said, my dad, I got into it. I liked it when I was 3 years old. That's when I was exposed to it. You know? So, I'm lucky I had good parents, you know. Family, there's nothing like family, but all the elders are gone. There's like a handful left, and then it's just my brothers and I. Which really makes me sad, because dying's part of life, but I just have a hard time with it. on the job, you know, you have to be numb to it, except when it comes to little kids or a younger person. Then you kind of lose it after you do your job, you know. But you have to be, you can't let it get to you like that, or else you won't be able to do what you're supposed to, what you're trained for. But when it comes to kids and my family, oh, excuse me, I gotta change this. I have a hard, oh, we're good. I have a hard time with that. But I love, getting back to this kind of stuff, I love these guns, and I love torque head. See, this thing fell down again. That's cheesy. I love torque head screws. I used to have an apron, you know, when I did construction work, but I gave it away, you know, to a kid. I kind of mentored that trouble use, you know. I really brought him because I got him so he could work with the maintenance guys, because he liked carpentry, so I gave it to him. I figure I can always get another one, you know. But I learned when you get rid of tools, man, when the cheese ain't there, it's hard to get that stuff back. You can't just, takes a while. I don't even have to do this, what I'm going to do. Just clean up a little bit. This thing's a pain in the neck. Now I got it tilted up now, so, okay. We'll see what happens. We'll see how I did. I'm gonna put the factory edge up against each other. Just wing this around. So, whoop. See, I got that. You can't see it, is it? This darn thing. I got 6x6s on that sawhorse, and it holds the stuff up for me. That's not a big deal, but I like a smooth side up. So I gotta turn it around. Had it right the first time, and I kicked it up. Alright, just overtired. No, wait a minute. You know what? I'm going crazy. I did have it right. My bad. See what I mean? I get overtired. I did have it right. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Just bang the knuckle. There. There we go. There we go. That's a little off. But what are you going to do, right? Just as long as this stuff's okay. Ooh. So rough. There. I like to use a, square. I kind of cut it crooked. I'm gonna have to fix it. So, good enough for now. I can always fix it after, so I'm gonna screw it down. It's always important to get the frame square, because you don't think you go but it's better to keep it square. Even if I just do just this tonight, it's better than nothing. So, boy, I'm sweating down here. It's cooler down the cellar, but the humidity's down in here now because I left the windows open. So it's good for the fresh air, but it's not good because of the moisture. So what I'm gonna have to do is run my dehumidifier. And I think I'm gonna quit pretty soon because my son has to get up in the morning and I don't want to, I'll talk to you guys for a little bit, but as long as I got this stuff screwed down. See, I don't know, it's kind of off a little bit. I don't know. I'll find out when this thing's off.
These mean streets are full of bloodsuckers. But when you apply Antics 2 to your pooch, it can adventure without fear. It flattens fleas and ticks and murders mosquitoes all month long. Get triple pest protection with Canine Advantix 2.
We're making a big Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. No! We're adding a delicious layer of caramel. New Reese's Caramel Big Cup. Yes!
Okay. I'm gonna talk to you guys for a while and then I'm gonna call it quits. So, let's see. Whew. So, I'm like, I don't know what the heck happened. Whew. But I gotta trim that wood a little bit. It's like, that's off, Just to make it so, both the tables butt up together, And then tomorrow I'll do it's like, I gotta do 8-foot strip, but in a 2-foot strip. Probably like, I don't know, 13 maybe, It's just, I don't like when stuff is off, you know, it's just like off, you know. Like, I would say, it's at a square, it's like, it bothers me a short. It's like I would say, maybe 5/16 off out of square. Sucks, but you know, I should have just, cause I don't know, Daddy ain't down there. That's off, and it's like, I don't know. I could probably fudge it, you know, unscrew it, make up the difference. Cause that's off, you know. But one of the stringers was bowed, you know, and that didn't help. Cause I bought the wood a while ago and sat down there, so it was straighter, you know. I wanted the 10 foot, I did want it straighter, but that's nobody's fault but mine. So tomorrow I might even put a straight edge, you know. I'll use the factory side, but take off, I don't know, like maybe almost a quarter, you know. Then that way, you know, I'll feel better about it. Now, right now, I waited too late to mess with this. Tomorrow, I got to do all these errands and crap, and then when I come back from the doctor's, hopefully I'll get that other. So I got to cut trim this, cut 2 more pieces. One 8-footer by, I would say, maybe 3 1/8, maybe. That's off down this end, so, or maybe a little more. I have to measure it, but. And then what I did do too, I bought, probably all of it, you know. I bought these lights from Harbor Freight. They're on like a rope. It's called a rope. Outdoor Luminar rope lights. I think they're like $16 for like, I think it's 18 foot. Yeah, 18 foot. And I'll put that on the bottom. You know, I mean underneath the table, like hooked up to the 2x4s. And it's gonna have a switch, so I bought just 2 for now. Maybe I'll get 2 more for the other table. You know, just and there's another guy out. I gotta start writing down so I can tell you guys. On his power blocks, he's got a strip going across the table, or he can pull it to either side instead of getting underneath to make adjustments. So I'm gonna try maybe something like that, but I have to order that stuff on Amazon and then the wire. So little by little it's happening. It was Saturday. I went to Lowe's in Albany, you know. It was closer than going to the one in Massachusetts, so where was I going with this? I bought my carpet. I did like Marty did, you know, I asked him, so, and then I was thinking about maybe using rubber mats, but I couldn't find none. This guy, he's a guy that made his track with a Ferris wheel. That's pretty cool, man. I think he's from either England or maybe he's from Australia. So he's got a voice like that. It's really cool. He's a guitar player too. And he told me his match would cost 20 something. I looked it up. There wasn't no $20-something a year, man. It was like, it cost me $2 grand. So I did what Marty did. I got a black indoor outdoor carpet. It cost me, I think $136 for 10 by 20 foot. Actually, I got a little bit more, 24 foot. So I just got to cut it down. The width I got, they did it for me, but it's the length. If I thought about it, I would have had him do it, but I was like, you know, just nervous having him cut it because I don't want it wrong, you know. So once that's down, and then start laying track, you know. I got an idea what I want, but I'm going to take my time. And the thing, I agree with Marty, what I like about plastic and wood, man, you could change it up. Where wood, you're stuck. But I would like to make a wood track for like wind cars. They call it a clay track, but it ain't really clay, it's just painted clay. You know, I checked it out. I found a site that the guy does that too, so he films them guys racing and stuff. So I would like that. You know, I don't have no real estate down here, but upstairs by my bedroom I do. Or if I can maybe set it up, you know, set it up outside, take it down, you know, like do that like that, make it portable. Because I really want my trains and stuff too, you know. Then I have a pool table, then I have a fish tank. You know, I always wanted a slot machine. Not slot machine, pinball. I love playing pinball. I always wanted a pinball machine. I don't know where I'm going to put it. You know, for my music equipment, I still got to get a small guitar amp, a couple guitars, and then that way people can just come over with a nice keyboard, you know. And, you know, I run out of room down here. But I want to do all this stuff before I, you know, move on. Hopefully it's not going to be a while yet, for a while yet, but I do wood turning too, you know, but I gave my wood lathe to my son, one of my son-in-laws, and, you know, I should have bought one then gave him. That's a present, so that's what it is, you know. A gift's a gift. But the one I want, when I looked at, it cost like 10 grand. That's crazy. You know, I looked at another one. There's I like General Lathes, Luna something, and there's one that's machine in the United States, but it's like 10 grand. You know, that's insane. I got to do other stuff. That's just craziness. So I found one that's like 2 grand. I'll write it down, the names. I forget the names, but I found it on YouTube too, you know. It's not like I'm going to be using it every second. Like when I first got it, I used it all the time. All the time. Then, you know, you find other hobbies. I still want to do the honeybee thing, but I have to wait to see, you know. I want to get a puppy before the weather gets crazy. Because my dog Forrest, he's been gone now for 12 years. He might need it better than a lot of people's kids. So then while I'm doing my slot car stuff, I have my dog with me by my side. I like cats too, but I don't know about the cats, you know. My family members are allergic to them. So, but I like them too. They're cool. If you take up time with them. My cats, I fed them a little kibble. I mainly fed them, you know, beef, the cheaper stuff. And I fed them chicken parts, you know, so they ate good, you know. It's like my dog. I want to feed it good. I don't want to just feed it kibble. But you got to be able to afford that stuff, you know, right off the get-go. But my voice is getting sore. Sorry I went off on everything else but slot cars. But I just like you guys to get to know me too. And I appreciate you guys checking out my channel. That'd be cool if you like and subscribe. But if you don't, you don't. I'm not going to be mad about it. That's being childish. But it does help out. So, I love you, YouTube family. I ain't making no promises. Hopefully tomorrow, I'll get my butt down here. But you see, I have to, once I sit down, I breathe fine. Once I move from like from, I'll say 10 foot. And then 10 foot back, I'm puffing and puffing. So, I never smoked either. You know, overweight don't help. But being in the fire department didn't help either. And then all those other jobs, breathing in, you know, smoke from the welding place and then from carpentry, you know. And then I did fireworks too for a living, pyrotechnic stuff. And then when I was younger, I worked with a guy tearing down houses or whatever. So breathing all that crap. But anyways, I don't have no regrets. So once again, good night. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. I love yous. Peace out.